Yeah, we got to this crash site. This dude's arm was broken this way, it was that way. I snapped it back in, and I cracked his leg over, and I picked him up, and I put him in the thing, and he was bleeding, and I was holding the blood. Oh God, it was great.
You had the leak, it drained my tank and blew my element.
When he turned it off to stop the water from coming through, that's what burned it up.
I know you feel this movement right here. You just be vibing.
Plain Jane garden hose for that. And over here, ties right into here.
Okay.
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 That's all it does.
Okay.
That gets hooked onto that septic line right there. And then you got to figure out. I have, I think, 3 inch in the back that I could just let you have. Then you're gonna have to get 2 sweeps.
Okay.
So we could hook it into here.
Okay.
And then you gotta have
2 sweeps.
Yeah, I'll show you. Take that with you over to the hardware store.
Okay.
And they'll be able to hook you up with what you need.
Be sure to take note of all the components needed for your utility connectors. You see, a lack of this key step can cause delays on having your mobile home in proper operating conditions for your soon-to-come tenants.
All right, cool.
All right,
got it. I'll go and get it done.
All right, boss.
All right, appreciate it, brother.
Yes,
I'll see you soon, man. All right. Electrician will probably be here tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll have him come tomorrow morning. I guess these are the guys here that's going to help out with the. Let me let them know don't park on the grass.
Hi.
How you doing? How you doing? All right, what's happening?
All right, you got to handle what you got to handle.
All right.
See you in a little bit.
All right, sounds good, Kev. Have a good one, man.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, brother? All right. I'm Ashton.
Myself, Wade.
All right, cool. Good to meet y'all, man. Hey, how you doing?
All right, now what's the deal here?
We just gonna level off, get it leveled off and set up so that it's it's just leveled properly or whatever. We got these blocks right here that you all can use.
I brought 8 with me too.
Y'all got us some blocks too?
Yeah, I brought
Cool.
8. I brought 8 of them.
Okay. Around in the back is probably something y'all might want to see, just because it's like hose lines and septic lines and shit like that. It's a couple little holes and ditches and shit too.
Those guys come down or no? In the back?
That part I don't know.
No.
I don't know. They might. They should.
That's
As far as this ditch right here, so like maybe some center blocks or something can get piled up over there, or some rocks or whatever we got to do. I got some additional bricks inside too if y'all need it.
that nut right there. That nut might do something. Let me go here. All right, get the drill. And let's put that flat. Why are you guys using your self-leveling thing don't work, or why are we putting bricks and everything? Why can't we just set these stones down and jack it up? Go under it.
Yeah, the water connection is on the other side of the trailer on the rear.
You got any more of those? Solo, you see any more of them flat ones?
No.
Blocks.
The flat one.
Yeah, I got a few up in here. I'll be able to give you.
That's suckers. And we ain't bring that sucker.
Yeah.
What about the 4-way?
I ain't gonna take that. That's like a 1 inch.
I got a few right here. Are these would these be a good size? They look like they about the similar size. They're just like maybe
Oh yeah.
half blocks though.
Yeah, the same. Actually, those might work better.
Yeah, we can use all of those. I just didn't want to mess up this floor. That's why I got them on the carpet back there.
Okay. Yeah, we can use it there.
Okay.
Shit, this don't look nice, huh?
It look nice, huh? Yeah, thank you.
That's a
Yeah.
nice little spot.
Yeah, man.
Shit, you can do what you need to do right here.
Yes, sir. Got the bunk beds up in
this
there.
up here, please, so we don't just be stepping on that, or I step on a nail or somebody do.
I got you.
Get my foot on. Put a little half ones in here, inside. What?
Those ones in there.
The
Look
flat flop that you there. Yeah, nice.
Dean looking to see what's happening, what he doing, what everybody doing. Then you gonna be one looking to make sure. Alright, so we are at the mobile park home. And work is being done on it right now. We have the new home just put in. This is like a, ooh, my baby, be careful, Free. Already put in, and Rain and Dad is over there. Me, say hi. Say hi. Say my name is Freedom. What's good? And they're leveling it right now. They're leveling this soon to be someone's home.
Guys, you had the leak. It drained my tank and blew my element.
Damn.
When you say element, what do you mean?
The heating element in my new hot water heater I put in.
So it blew
When
up.
you had that leak, my tank drained, it blew my element. It's cost me $185 to get it fixed.
Okay, I apologize about that. I didn't mean to. I didn't do anything. The guy that was helping me do it, he stepped on the line, and that was what broke it.
Yeah, one of the guys that were hired to do it.
But whatever they did because of that leak, I didn't know until this morning. I got up, and then they had the water on. It started spitting out air. When they turned the water back on, what that did was when they had the leak, they left it off all night.
Yeah.
My tank drained, it blew my element.
So it's connected to yours? Or like, how does that typically work? Just walk us
All
through
the
that.
plumbing is connected to
All right, so
here.
did everyone else's blow?
No.
Okay, so
It depends on the hot water heater because mine's new.
okay.
The guy next door to me, which is supposed to be maintenance man.
Okay.
The guy who came and did the repair last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
He don't know anything about how stuff goes. I just talked to my plumber and he says, look, not all of them's going to blow. He said, since you got a new one and everything's open and that, he says, with the water being off all night, he says that your tank drained, and he says it blew your element.
Sometimes they'll repair it. Buy it from.
Well, that guy right there, friends, plumbing, but it's under warranty, but
That's what
not
I'm
for
saying.
that heating element.
That should be under warranty.
But it's not the heating element. He has to go get it. He doesn't have one on there. So
Yeah, but that's what the company, that's the hot water. They actually didn't do it. The water, by turning the water off, like you say, if you turned your water on and drained your tank, then yeah, that could happen. But that should.
he's saying when it leaked, the tank drained because the water was off all night. What happened was it blew my
Yeah, because
element.
if the water's on, it should keep filling it.
But it won't. Because the tank was already drained. It blew the element. That's what the plumber just told me.
Your plumber ain't correct on that one, Bob. I've been doing it a lot of years. Your plumber is not correct on that one. If the water was off, then if you turn your water on, yeah, it'll drain it, but it still should refill.
But I didn't use it until this morning. I
It
turned it
still
on.
should have stayed full.
But it didn't. He said with that leak that it drained my tank.
I don't understand how your water. You had to turn your water off for the water to stop coming through.
Well, you only got one turn off.
I understand that. So if the water was leaking, all of it was steady running. So the water never was turned off. If the water was never turned off, then your element couldn't have been burnt up by the water draining.
Well, he turned it off this morning.
Okay, well, he turned it off.
This morning he did.
Right.
It's been leaking all night.
Leaking all night wouldn't do the problem. When he turned it off to stop the water from coming through, that's what burnt it up. Theoretically,
however it happened.
Yeah, water go through. If he turned it off, then that's the only thing could have burned it up. When he turned it off this morning. Because if the water was on, it was running. Your tank never would have emptied. In order for your tank to empty, you got to turn the water off before the tank.
Well, he turned it off this morning. That's what burned it up.
That's what burned it up.
And she don't have no hot water either, the lady in that green trailer.
Yeah. When he turns, if everybody's connected, before he turns the water off, he needs to notify everybody.
But he did. He says, well, I didn't have time to notify anybody.
Yeah, that's
and
on
they never
him.
do. They never do notify.
That's not right. He's responsible for that. Yeah, he's responsible.
I do. They're almost 11 months now.
You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah. I've been doing it a lot of years, bro.
And see, he tried to tell me, before I said anything to him, he says, well, you need to just take the element out, go down and get one, and get the tool to take it out. And I said, you know what? That's bullshit. And he tried to tell me that the owner's not liable. I said, yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
So
yes,
what's going to happen is when I go to pay my lot rent this coming month,
you're gonna bring it up.
I'm getting a letter from him, from the plumber, and
they got to take that money back out.
So I'm taking it out of my lot rent, and I'm going to put a letter in there and detract that from it, and he can do whatever he wants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not on them, boss. Cause like I say, if the water was, if they busted something, the water's running. So as long as the water's running, it can't stop, can't empty your tank.
And see, like he said if you knew that was happening, and he didn't tell nobody he was going to turn the water off. If he had told me he was going to turn the water off, then I would have turned my breaker off to my hot water heater.
That's right.
Because that's what he told me. He said if you'd have turned the breaker off, he said it wouldn't have blew the element.
Well, if you'd have told me you was turning the water off,
and he didn't tell me.
It off. Yeah, that ain't on them, boss. So y'all just need to.
So yeah, that's on. That's
on him who turned it off.
Yeah, him. He turned it off.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Now, this is actually more of a blessing than a skilled advantage, but we're lucky to have had experience on our side. Not having knowledge on key land components of your mobile home lot can certainly become a downside and leave you wide open to be taken advantage of. This ignorance could have cost us $185 if we weren't blessed to have experience on our side. If ignorance is bliss, then knowledge is power.
Real negative and nasty to me because of all this stuff that was going on top of it.
Go Blade, who told him that?
You right?
That was the shit.
Right? What are you talking about, Free? What are you talking about? You using your words? Yes. You practicing and using your voice? That's beautiful. I'm so happy for you.
How long you been doing electric work, man?
41 years.
41 years?
Yep.
Dang, man. Do those lines have to be buried like a certain feet down?
Yep. Right there. That's where it needs to be.
What's that, like 2 feet?
Well, actually it's an inch or so extra. It's supposed to be 18.
Okay.
I dug it 20.
Okay.
So.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
At least it's not too hard to dig, huh?
No, the digging was easy. There was a lot of stuff in the ground.
Yeah.
But nothing, no big roots.
Yeah. I see it's a whole lot of frogs over here in this area. Oh, yeah.
I used to have a bunch at my house, but
yeah,
not so much anymore. They were them toads.
Oh, yeah.
Little freaking toads.
Like this one here?
No, yeah. Similar, but a different one.
So the next day we had our electrician meet us out at the lot. And having a Rolodex of handymen and contractors gave us a huge advantage to streamline operations from a setup and even a long-term maintenance standpoint.
I just got back into business not that long ago.
Okay.
I started my business in 1985.
Okay.
I went out of business in 2006 and went to work for the school board.
Okay.
I worked at the school board until May of this year.
Yeah.
And then I retired out.
Okay.
Well, my son was a nurse, and he's also got a business degree.
Okay.
And he didn't want to do nursing no more. People die on you and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It was bothering him.
Yeah.
I could tell.
Yeah.
He'd come home all upset because some, World War II veteran that had been telling him his life story for the last 4 months.
Exactly. Yeah.
Walked in there, he ain't there no more. He's dead.
Yeah.
Happened over and over.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
over.
I bet that can have
It was
psychological effects on you
and
for
you know
sure.
what? He knew what he was getting into.
Yeah.
But didn't think it was going to bother him like that.
Yeah.
And I could see it. I'm like, son, you can't have that kind of mental attitude.
Yeah.
People that do that, I told him, people that are like you,
Yeah.
that it really bothers them
Yeah.
in the heart and in the head,
Yeah.
they commit suicide a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's true.
No, it's very true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Yeah.
So in other words, it's best to not even get into that field.
If you now my other son, his best friend, is a firefighter.
Okay.
And first you got to be a paramedic and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, yeah, we got to this crash site, this dude's arm was broken this way, it was that way, snapped it back in, and I cracked his leg over, and I picked him up, and I put him in the thing, and he was bleeding, and I was holding the blood, oh God, it was great! Whoa! He gets a thrill out of saving people that should be dead. And to him, that's a gratifying thing.
Yeah.
That person would have been dead if it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
I saved him.
Yeah, exactly.
Right there I wrote main.
Okay,
and
thank
that's
you.
your breaker. So
Okay.
when they turn the power on, just boom.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's it? Is just as simple as that?
Simple as turning it on. You're already plugged in here.
Okay. Already plugged in? Alright, sweet. Sweet.
I am going to go ahead so nobody can just go in here and put a tie wrap on this.
Okay. Awesome.
It'll
Thank
keep
you.
the honest people out.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You can get a lock for this if you want.
I can?
Yep.
Okay.
The lock will go right in there.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and tie wrap this up here.
Alright. Cool.
Okay, so nobody will pull on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Thank you. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab a little lock for that.
Yep, that's all it takes.
Alright.
Implementing copious process systems and deploying experienced experts are everything that you need as your essential steps for preparing land for your mobile home investment properties.
It's supposed to rain.
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
feel it spitting on me a little bit. So
Yeah.
that's why I was trying to rush.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
How much
Absolutely.
for being here, labor?
How long were we here?
I don't know.
Look. Oh, that's what you're asking me?
Yeah.
The time is an hour and a half. 150 and 6250.
62.50.
Isn't that half of 125?
No, you said 150 and then
150. Oh, 150 and 75.
yes,
Boy, my math was off.
225.
225?
225? All right.
And material, yeah.
Yeah,
All
not
right.
with the material. It's material.
Join us on our family's journey to renovating and leasing our new mobile home property to generate monthly cash